The next presentation will be by Sadegh Modiri. We'll speak about EOP prediction with special focus on SLR.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Sadegh Modiri, and I will also give this presentation on behalf of my colleague. It's Department Geodesy of Federal Agency for Cartography and Geodesy. You can see here the list of the quarter who are also involved in the IBS Combination Center, IBS Analysis Center, and also SLR Analysis Center. And the topic would be also EOP prediction with a special focus on SLR. This slide would be general information about the application of the EOP, and it also has application for the fundamental astronomical and geodetic reference system till up to also space navigation. But what would be also interesting to have the accurate real-time EOP, which has also application for the high precision satellite navigation, positioning, and interplanetary spacecraft mission and radio and radar astronomy observation. The official EOP are also provided by ILRS, but it also have a delay up to a couple of years, and therefore we need also to have the EOP prediction. But till now, there is also the accuracy of the EOP prediction are not also satisfactory, and there is no single prediction technique that can also predict properly all EOP and all prediction interval. Therefore, we need to investigate new technique or develop the existing technique here. This is a plot that I wanted to show that till now we have two EOP prediction comparison campaign. The first one also during the 2005 and 2009. And this left plot is also a summarize of the technique that was also used in the this first campaign. We can also divide it in the two main groups. One that's only used the past EOP data, and also another one gets benefit from the effective angular momentum or extra geophysical parameter here. And this one also can be divided to the single method and also hybrid method. And this was also the only technique that can at those time use the Kalman filter using the atmospheric angular momentum. But for this study, we will also show the hybrid method that also use the EOP data and also other geophysical parameters. And since 2021, the second EOP prediction comparison campaign also started by a colleague or Polish colleague Jolanta Nastola and her super active team, and they also operating this prediction, and it's done every Wednesday. We should submit, and they also collect the data with a different group. This would be also a general idea that you can see here the EOP also can be observed by VLBI, DORIS, and also laser ranging and GNSS. And this also nice plot also provided with from my colleague Lisa Langer. This would be also the main focus of this presentation, to show that at BKG we also have SLR Analysis Center, VLBI, and also the combination. And the main or one of the goal here to provide the EOP data for others. And But the one that I should also focus, because for the combination parts, still ongoing project, and for the second EOP PCC, we use the ILRS data. But I will show you the potential of each single technique for the prediction. The method that I use here is also the combination of the SSA cupola. This would be also divided to the deterministic term by SSA, and also the anomaly part will be modeled by cupola. Here is example 1, which I wanted to show the prediction of the polar motion X and Y. This data is also SLR data, which also provided by my colleague Daniel Koenig, that has also presentation today. And I just wanted to show you the difference between the SLR solution and CO4 solution. And here would be the first result that we have. We compare the SLR solution only and also ILRS solution only. And this one, this red point is also showing here, is show that for the next 10-day prediction, and this would be also the reference. But you can see the red and black. The red is ILRS, which is slightly better than the SLR only solution, and this would be also the plot that I wanted to show here in order to find that there is no really systematic error in the prediction, but it can be also used in future for the further study, for example, for finding the climate impact on the polar motion, but this would be just for the consistency. And this would be also another, this red curve is also the prediction. It's done 10 days, and it's also daily, is moving here. And again, the comparison results. But what else also I wanted to show you, this plot here is the first result that EOP PCC provided for the polar motion prediction, and I just wanted to show that our result also somewhere here in this part can be found, and the good thing that it shows that our result also comparable with the EOP PCC solution. And this is also for y-axis, and you can see here the 2.5 milliardsecond for the next 10 days, and it's also here, it's a line somewhere here. And here also the LOD solution, but this would be LODR here, and I just show it with the ILRS and also SLR. But for LOD, we use also different algorithms. Here we also get benefit from the effective angular momentum here, the Z component of the atmospheric, ocean, and hydrosphere. And we use the predicted effective angular momentum in order to predict LOD here. And again, this is also an animation here, which shows the red color, and the black is also the reference point. And I also study different cupola method in order to find the best model which can be fit for the LOD. And here this melon is also a combination of the SSA and cupola, which shows better performance compared to the others, and is still also lower than 0.1 millisecond per day. And I compare it here with the EOP PCC, and you can see here it's also lying down somewhere here. Another study is also, as I mentioned in our group at BKJ, we also working on the combination of the VLBI and GNSS, and this would be the schematic of this, and this would be the 72-hour rapid session for the IGS quota, and also this would be 24 session, the intensive one, which we call in VLBI R1 and R4, and also 1 hour intensive. And in order to have an idea how would be the distribution of our VLBI network, it's also for the rapid session, we have 8 to 15, and it's also 24-hour observation, and it will be done 2 per week. And this would be also the intensive, which we also can observe duty 1, and it should be also east-west direction. It contains 3 session, intensive 1, which you can see here in the blue line, and also intensive 2 and intensive 3, which also has better latencies, 1-day latency. And here I just plot the result of the time that we use the GNSS plus rapid plus intensive, or only intensive and GNSS, and it's also the ILRS. And the solution is also in the same range, and that's why you can see the also overlying each other. And this plot shows the DUT1 prediction. Again, in this application, it shows daily prediction for the next day, next 10 days. And what here we found that also, as I also mentioned, that it would be an ongoing project, and it might be also some problem for the combination. And the work that I have done also is simply interpolate those outliers, and that's why it can cause also a problem for the when we add the rapid session. But still, the error are in the acceptable level, and you can see that it's 1.5, and this is also here, somewhere here. Even the one that is also show a little bit worse compared to the other 2 series. This is the last slide. Again, as a summary, I also should emphasize that real-time EOP are highly demanding for various geophysical and methodological approach, and EOP, and this style also EOP data from ILRS, and also single technique compare, and the idea was also to show the potential of using only SLR solution for polar motion and LOD, and also a combination of GNSS and VLBI for DUT1. And as a conclusion, can say that our result also showed the potential of using only the SLR technique and combine EOP to obtain real-time estimation. And because we could say that it's also comparable with the second EOP prediction comparison campaign. And but else also we learned from the second EOP prediction campaign that although our prediction model can be also work for the long-term prediction properly, I mean long-term for the next year, which can have also scientific application, but for the short term, up to 10 days, the results shows that the groups who are using machine learning technique, they have better performance. And that's why we also plan to focus in on the machine learning approach in order to test this result and implement it in our prediction software at BKG in order to have the operational EOP prediction. Thank you very much for attention. Yep.
Thank you.